Good day everyone, and welcome back to DX Explorer for another video. Probably a quick one. I'll try, at least here outside, because I have this rain keep coming in and out, so I keep running with the camera inside to stay away from the rain. But anyway, let's get to the subject of today's video. So I decided to build this 20 meters band DX antenna. I've seen a video probably a year or two ago from the radio rover. It's MM0 EFI, and I found it really cool, and I kept recommending that antenna to all my friends, but I never had the time to build it, and also I didn't have the space. But right now I have the perfect space for that, so I decided to try and build it and see what results I can get with it. Alright, so the antenna is very simple. I have this about 6 meters high fiberglass pole, fishing pole. At the end I made this little thingy that allows me to hook the wire to the top. I'm using some Velcro just to tie the wire to the string, to the fiberglass pole, just so it won't wiggle around too much. And because when I ordered this one was supposed to be 6 meters and a half, but in reality it was only 5 meters and a half, I had to extend the fiberglass pole with a bit of PVC pipe, which I'm using together with some strings over here, so I can secure this one to the ground. Kind of work perfectly, but we'll see. The ground radial, because we're only using one for this antenna, is supposed to stay 1 meter high from the ground. We'll see. I'm going to do some testing at some point later on, and if the antenna performs well, if the wire is a little bit lower, probably like 60-70 centimeters on top of the ground, then probably I'm going to give up on the PVC pipe and do some plastic thing over here, like a ring that I'm going to put on top, and use these strings over there, just to keep things lighter and simpler, so I will not use the PVC pipe. What else we have? Of course I have these 3 wires, strings that I'm using to secure the pole to the ground. I have this about 5 meters of wire, 5 meters and 5 centimeters, something like that. This wire I'm using for the vertical element, and I have the same length of wire that I'm using for the ground element. We're only using one, comparing to like a normal vertical antenna where we will have a bunch of radials spread down on the ground. Right now we're only using one, and this one has a bit of string, just so I can tie the end of the element to whatever I have around. Alright, so I have this little jig over here that I installed the BNC on it, and then some things that are easy to attach the antenna wire, and yeah, this is just like a temporary thing. I'm going to try something waterproof at some point, but for now, just for testing purposes and to use it for a while, I think it's good enough. Alright, so let me put the antenna together really quick, and after that we'll go inside, check the SWR, and probably a bit later in the evening, when I have a little bit of free time, we'll do some testing. So while I'm mumbling around trying to install the antenna, I just want to let you know that this is just a temporary setup. Probably for the final version I will use different wire, probably a lot thinner and with a better insulation. The one that I'm using right now is not even UV protected. It's just some wire that I already had laying around, so I decided to use it to build a test version. So yeah, I'm planning to buy some cable that is a little bit thinner and probably with some more flexible insulation. The little jig that I'm using to connect the wires to the BNC, that one also I will do some insulated, waterproof version, so I can keep the antenna outside in the rain without having any headaches. And yeah, if I can get rid of that PVC pipe, that would be ideal. I will do some testing a little bit later, see how it works with the ground radial a little bit lower. And yeah, pretty much that's it. I'm ready for some portable operations, and I'm pretty excited about it, just because I know that I will do some landscape photography soon, all the way until the autumn time. And that means I get to do both hobbies at the same time. While waiting for the perfect light, I get to do some QSOs, so that's a nice thing. It's a little windy, I apologize if the sound is not perfect. So here's the setup, the antenna is ready. I have these strings tied into some wooden sticks into the ground. Probably I'm going to use something lighter if I go do some solar activations at some point. I doubt that I'm going to carry wooden sticks with me. That's also the reason why I want to get rid of the PVC pipe and see if I can, if the antenna performs well with the radial at this point, a little bit lower than it is right now, probably something around here it will be without the PVC pipe, then I should be fine, and I will just get rid of that. So anyway, the radial goes all the way to the fence, the improvised fence at this point. Probably the far end, it's just a little bit lower than 1 meter as it's supposed to be, but we'll check the SWR. This is the improvised jig. I just have to connect the coax cable and we're good to go, and the rest of the antenna goes all the way up. So yeah, that's all I have. 2 elements, one vertical, one horizontal. It's about 5 meters and 5 centimeters each. So anyway, let's go inside, check the SWR, and later on I'm ready to do some testing of this antenna, because I'm quite excited about it. Alright, so let's do a quick SWR check. I calibrated the nano VNA in advance between 3 and 30 megahertz. So I'm going to go to stimulus, start frequency 14 megahertz, stop frequency 14.35, and technically I adjusted my antenna to resonate somewhere around 14.2 megahertz. But because of the wind it keeps going up and down, is switching the center frequency. It's moving the ground element, and that is also changing the center frequency of the antenna. Anyway, let's also go to display, trace, and see the Smith chart, because I would like to see the impedance of the antenna. So anyway, let's go to the right at the beginning of the band. The SWR is somewhere around 1.5, 1 to 1.5, 1 to 1.3. Usually if I tune the antenna right in the center, I get somewhere around 1 to 1.2 or 1.3 and 1.3 on both ends. And the lowest SWR right now, it keeps moving around. Anyway, I have to play a little bit. Yeah, it's like 1 to 1. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with the SWR. The impedance of the antenna is 50 ohms, so that's pretty good. The idea is that you play around with both elements, the length of both elements, in a way that you have the antenna centered on your desired frequency, and you also have to take a look at the impedance of the antenna. And then of course you get to play a little bit with the ground element. You lower it or you raise the far end of the ground element in a way that you will also have the center frequency that you desire, and also you will have a good impedance. So that's pretty much it. I'm pretty happy. Now probably I'm just going to wait a little bit until the afternoon, and we'll do a test, because right now the band is pretty dead. There's not much propagation, and I will do a test on Whisper, and I'm going to put the results of that one, and after that we're going to try a little bit of SSB. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. Okay, I'll see you in just a little bit with a quick test. So I went really quick for dinner, well, a long dinner. I left WSPR running for a while, probably around 2 hours, 2 hours and a half, something like that maybe. So far this is what I got, and this is the map. I received quite a few stations. By mistake I actually deleted the whole thing. I turned off the computer by mistake while I was trying to stop the recording that I was doing previously. And anyway, yeah, it's not bad. I don't have that software and I forgot the name of it. Callum DX Commander sure knows it because he's using it all the time to simulate antennas. But apparently the direction that you're pointing your ground element, it makes the antenna slightly directional into that direction. So I pointed mine towards Canada and US. Not sure if that works or not, but apparently I was received in here. But of course I was also received in Canary Islands, in Russia, in Cyprus, in India, Finland, Norway, Germany, Sweden, England, Scotland, and so on. So anyway, I would say that the antenna works pretty well. What I was doing, I was running 1 watt on WSPR, so I'm pretty happy about the results. The propagation is not too great right now. It's pretty cloudy, so I will wait a little bit more and then I'll try some SSB. Meanwhile, I'll just have WSPR running just for fun to see the results a little bit later. So anyway, I'll be right back with some SSB contacts.
This is Oscar November 7 Whiskey Zulu. Oscar November 7 Whiskey Zulu. Oscar November 7 Whiskey Zulu is calling on 20. Are listening?
Yankee Oscar 6 Delta X-ray Echo.
Yankee Oscar 6 question mark, please again.
Yankee Oscar 6 Delta X-ray Echo. Delta X-ray Echo QSL.
Yes, Roger. Thank you very much. Good evening to you, Yankee Oscar 6 Delta X-ray Echo. This is my antenna returns to the United States. Please, yes, I'm turning my antenna to you, and this, sometimes I will go to you. This is Oscar November 7 Whiskey Zulu. Thank you very much for the call. My name is Fred, like Foxtrot Romeo Echo Delta. My name is Fred, Foxtrot Romeo Echo Delta, and I will give you your report next time, QSL.
QSL, thank you so much for the answer. Your signal is 5x9, very beautiful signal and very clear coming here in Romania. My name is Cyprian, Charlie, India, Papa, Romeo, India, Alpha, November, and I'm sending the microphone back to you. Oscar November 7, Whiskey Zulu, this is Yankee Oscar 6, Delta X-ray Echo.
Roger, Yankee Oscar 6 Delta X-ray Echo. Oscar November 7 Whiskey Zulu is returning. Thank you very much, Cyprian. And thus I repeat, my name is Fred, like Foxtrot Romeo Echo Delta. Your report is 5 and 7, 57 in the southwest of Belgium. I am located at about 50 kilometers, from Brussels, and this, the exactly QTH is called Frobeck. I spell for you. It's Foxtrot, Lima, Oscar, Bravo, Echo, Charlie, Quebec. This Frobeck, and this I'm using Fox Tango 2000 Delta with a power amplifier depot. It's about 800 watts, and the tonight three elements beam for mostly for this band. GSL over?
QSL, QSL, beautiful equipment over there, congratulations. Here I only have a 5 watts true SDX transceiver, and I'm testing right now homemade vertical antenna for DX for the 20 meters band. I'm very close to Brasov, the city of Brasov, and yeah, everything everything is working well. You have beautiful signal, and I'm very glad to have you in my logbook. Microphone back to you. This is Yankee Oscar 6 Delta X-ray Echo.
Oh, I just thank you. There is some QSB, but the last transmission of you, your report was 5 and 9 with some QSB, and that's your homemade vertical antenna works very well. And this, here in Belgium, temperature is about 16 degrees centigrade now. Today we had no rain. It's shy because the days before it was very rainy, but today it was without the rain. And this, the microphone here, it's 8 seconds from hell with cartridge AC4. This it's a little chart for the DXing. This mic to you, Citroën. Yankee Oscar 6 Delta X-ray Echo. This is Oscar November 7 Whiskey Zulu, over.
QSL Frédéric, very nice, very nice. You have very nice equipment comparing to mine. Weather here, it's somewhere around 22 degrees at the moment. We had the same very bad conditions the last couple of days, rain and storms, but today was nice and sunny, and I'm very happy to enjoy some warmer temperatures. So yeah, a beautiful signal still from you, and I'm very happy. Oscar November 7 Whiskey Zulu, this is Yankee Oscar 6 Delta X-ray Echo.
Yeah, Roger, Cipran, thank you very much. Since, yes, sometimes I'm not usually QRV on the bands, and it's the first day since perhaps 1 or 2 months I am QRV again on the on HF bands. I have no time, but today it's yes, fun. And I don't know exactly which is the propagation, but it's some very nice, nice this evening here in Belgium. I heard a lot of station yes, to the west of the south and to the east. And this, I think the propagation is nice, but I know there is a lot of yes, problems with the sun at this time. This report was 5 and 9 with some QSB, but no problem. I understand all what you said. And this mic to you, Cipran. Yankee Oscar 6 Delta X-ray Echo. This is Oscar November 7 Whiskey Zulu, over.
Thank you so much, Frédéric. 5-9, beautiful signal still, very nice propagation. And I'm very happy we have good propagation, because I tried this last couple of days, a few contacts, and I was not very lucky. Propagation was not so good. But today, indeed, I've heard a lot of stations, Canadian, US, some Japan stations, so I'm really glad the propagation comes back, and we can do some QSOs. So, Oscar November 7 Whiskey Zulu, this is Yankee Oscar 6 Delta X-ray Echo.
Right, yes, thank you very much. I made QSO, I made some QSO on 6 meters in the afternoon. There was a contest, and the propagation into the Europe was well, but yes, it's the first QSO on HF bands today. Thus, thank you very much. I hope to meet you again. I wish you all the best, and thus, with a lot of QSOs, and thus, I hope to meet you again very soon. Yankee Oscar 6 Delta X-Ray Echo. This is Oscar November 7 Whiskey Zulu. Thank you very much for this QSO, Citran. See you again. All the best.
Thank you as much. Thank you as well, Frédéric. By the way, I recorded a little bit for YouTube for a video about the testing on the antenna. I'm going to send you an email with a link to the video so you can hear the signal you have. So thank you as well for the QSO. Have a beautiful evening, and I hope to hear you again soon. Oscar November 7 Whiskey Zulu. This is Yankee Oscar 6 Delta X-Ray Echo 73.
Roger, Citran. You are always welcome when you heard my call sign. 73, and see you again. Thank you very much for the QSO and for the answer, and I wish you a nice evening. See you again, and cheerio.
Thank you as well, Frédéric. 73.
Cheerio, thank you very much. This is Oscar November 7 Whiskey Zulu. Oscar November 7 Whiskey Zulu is calling on 20. Are listening to any call? Victor Echo 2, Lima, Echo Sierra. Is it correct, over?
Alright, so yeah, I like this antenna, works very well. I did one more QSO after I finished the recording, and I wanted to stay up a little bit late because the propagation seems to be very nice at this point. I was not very lucky the whole week with all the rain and everything. It's been raining like crazy for days, and in the evenings when I had the free time, I had the storms coming, and I had to lock myself in here, and I was disconnecting the antenna and the power of the camper and everything just to be safe. So I was not very lucky. I think I recorded this video in 4 or 5 days or something like that, trying to record bits and pieces. So anyway, very happy. The antenna works well. I'm going to keep it here behind the camper, and I'm going to use it for DX, and hopefully this summer I will get to do some portable work. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Frédéric, thank you one more time for the nice QSO, and I hope to hear you again soon. And yeah, that's it for today. I hope you like this antenna. I hope you find it useful, and until next video, 73, and have an amazing rest of the week.
Yeah, actually, station from Europe, still they are coming very strong to